Hi everybody, welcome to Downward Dog Rising. I'm going to give you a core workout today. Everything in Pilates is core related, but I'll try to pick some exercises that you really can feel in your core so you know you're doing it. All right, let's get started with the warm-up. Join me. You're going to need a Pilates reformer for this one, and I'll include a workout later tomorrow for mat work. We'll either do Pilates or yoga. Okay, let's get started. I want you to place 3 heavy springs on the reformer. And we're gonna do 3 reds if you have color-coded springs. If not, just place on 3 heavy springs. If you need it a little heavier, you could try 4, see what you think. Headrest could be down or headrest could be up at this point. I'll let you know when you need to bring the headrest in the down position. We're gonna extend the legs over the bar, lengthen your arms, reach through top of head, roll behind your sits bones, and peel down vertebra by vertebra. Place your head on the headrest. Stretch your arms by your sides. Wrap your toes, the balls of your feet around your foot bar. Your spine is long. Inhale, press the carriage away. Dip both heels, lift your heels, fold and come home. Use deep abdominals, scoop them into your spine. 8, 7, heels dip and lift, come home, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, last one. Squeeze your heels together, Pilates V, first position. V stance, Pilates V, exhale. I want you to feel like you're interlacing the tops of your inner thighs together. Exhale. You're gonna exhale, press legs long. Exhale, reach and stretch. And 6. Chest wide open, collarbones wide. 5, shoulder blades float down, back and 4. And 3. Control, 2. Last one, stay here, dip the heels, lift the heels. Feel core draw deeper into your spine. 5, strengthen your ankles. 4, feel those inner parts of your calves, stretch. 3, 2, come on home. All the way in, place your arches on the foot bar, have a space between the feet. Push out with control, scoop in really deeply, come home. Inhale, avoid any knee locking. Exhale to come back in. Allow your back to fall into the mat, use your core. Ribs knit down together in front. Two more. Last one. All right. Heels firm on bar. Make sure it's not the tip because you'll fall off the bar. Go under the heel on each corner. Push out firm. Come home. Feel the thigh bones lifting off those knees. Thigh muscles lift off those knees. Engage glutes, backs of thighs. Come home. Four more. 3, 2 more. Last one. Slide heels into second position. Wide stance plie. Heels firm. Turn out position. Knees over second toes. Inhale. Lateral ribs expand. Exhale. Return. Ribs expand. Ribs knit together. Return. Inhale. Exhale. Ribs expand, ribs knit together, return. 5, 4, 3, 2 more, ribs knit, and last one. Come all the way in. Place heels back to the center of your foot bar, knees aligned over second toes. Reach under the headrest, lower it if it is in the up position. You need to bring it all the way down to flat right now. All right, you don't want to compress your neck vertebra. Now, chest is open, lift up your hips, press out with control, come home, and then set the hips right back down again. You're making a crease here. We're not gonna roll up through the spine. We're gonna do a straight bridge and neutral. So you have to go straight up, push out, come home, and you just lower the hip hinge straight down to the mat. Same, lift and out and in, straight back down again. Lift, push out and in, come straight down to the mat again. Scoop those core muscles in tight. Lower straight down, 6 more, up, away, in, down, 5, up, away, in, down, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one. Take balls of feet, toes, meaty portion under the toes, wrap them over the bar. Spread toes apart. One heel lowers as the other heel lifts. Push into the bar. Lengthen that heel below the bar. 2 energy lines. Lengthen through low back, through back of thigh. Lift away from the bar, push through the toes, ball of foot, lift through the front of your thigh. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, collarbones wide, and inhale, exhale, spine is long. And 5, 4, 3, 2, come all the way in, heels up, fold in, wonderful. Slide your shoulders down, slightly away from your shoulder blocks. And I want you to be able to elongate the back of your neck, and I want you to do a long curve. The curve starts from the tailbone, the low back. It elongates through the entire spine, through the top of your head, and then you look towards your navel, and then you come back to the mat without squeezing the elbows together. Inhale, exhale, feel the low back, elongate, touch down on that. Scoop in, zip up. 4, inhale, exhale, 3, keep elbows wide, 2, last one. Take your hands under the thighs, peel up, stretch up, reach down, place on either 2 red springs. If that's too heavy, that's going to be more classical. You can do a red and a blue spring so it's not as heavy. That's okay too. We're going to stretch those arms out again. Those legs and the arms actually. Hips are at the bottom of your mat. You're going to do that little C curve. Peel behind your sits bones. You elevate your heart. Control, scoop in tight. Descend down. Now I want you to reach back, grab your straps. Palms down into your straps. If you have 2 loops, a long loop and a short loop, then you're going to want to bring hands into the smaller loops. Fold your knees. Make a 90-degree angle. I'm just going to pull the back of my shirt down so my skin doesn't stick. All right. So I want you to fold the knees, tabletop position, and then I'm going to ask you to do 5 reaches. You inhale, and then you exhale. I want you to feel like your inner thighs pull together. Kiss those inner thighs together. 3. Scoop abdominal wall in tight. 2 more. You're going to inhale, exhale, reach. 1 more time. You're going to inhale, exhale, reach. Now I want you to really deepen your core connection. You're going to lengthen the head, neck away from the low back. Now I want you to reach to the side, come back. Then I want you to look into your center, reach to the side, come back. Collarbones wide. 2 more. 1 more. Lower down. Press head into headrest. You could bring headrest back up if it's down still. Make it comfortable for your neck. Reach up, open to the sides, pull to the hips. Up, sides, hips, scoop in, up, sides, hips, up, sides, hips. 5. Control from those back muscles, head away from tailbone. 4, use your core. 3, pull from those back muscles. 2, reverse, side, up, down, reach long, side, up, down, really reach far away from you, really go under those armpits, through the palms, through the fingertips. 7, 6, 5, keep it smooth and flowing. 4, 3, wide range if possible. 2 more. Last one. Fold your elbows 90 degrees. So your elbow and your wrist make a straight line with each other, parallel, just like your knees and your ankles. Take a deep inhale. Make sure your shoulders are slightly below your shoulder rest. Coordination. You're going to peel up, reach, close, fold, and draw those elbows in, out, open, close, knees, elbows, out, open, close, knees, elbows. Use your core, out, open, close, knees, elbows. 6 more. Reach, top the head away from tailbone. Wrap those ribs. 5. 4 more. 3. Open, close, knees, elbows. 2. Open, close, knees, elbows. 1. And gently come in. Wonderful. From here, reach under the knees, roll up, pull, 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 lift, and then we're going to go down to 1 spring. Take it to a single red, slide straight back, crisscross your ankles. In yoga, we call this easy pose, Sukhasana. If you need to sit on a yoga block because your hip flexors feel tight or your low back hurts and it's hard, really hard to sit straight and stay stable, prop yourself up on a yoga block or a moon box if you have one. Reach back, grab your straps. What I want you to do here, we're going to make a W with our arms, meaning I want you to go like this, pull through your center, open the arms into a W shape. You're not going to round. Do a small hip hinge. Integrate rib cage with front of hips. And I want you to be reaching your arms on a diagonal like that, making sure that the top of the shoulders do not creep up into the ears. I might bring it closer a little bit. So you're going to sit, ankles are crossed, reach back, grab your straps, sit tall, palms reach forward. The straps are going to be coming above your arms. They're not going to go under. They're going to go over the shoulders. And then I want you to stretch the arms out. Now focus on sinking into your sits bones. Eye gaze is straight ahead. Inhale as collarbones widen. Exhale, scoop abdominal wall to the length of your spine. Your elbows are going into that angle. Pull the front of the ribs to meet the back of the ribs. Exhale, 8. Pull those abdominals really into your spine. 7. Rise up through top of head. 6. 5. Chest is open. 4. 3. 2 more. Last one. Take your thumbs, your index fingers together, and I want you to bring your arms behind your head. Shave the back of the head. The more you deepen the core into your spine, your sits bones will sink deeper into the mat. Feel the connection in your center, rising up through top of head. Wrap your ribs. Feel those ribs pulling around. Use those obliques. Control as you bend, lengthen, extend. Press into those sits bones, scoop in. 5. Use your core, deepen into your center. 4. Stay integrated, arms plug into back of shoulder blades. 3. Shoulders down. 2. Last one. Soften your elbows. Hands are going to stay slightly forward in front of your shoulders for hug a tree. Integrate front of ribs to the front of the hips so you're not pushing forward. Gently hug a tree. Exhale. Collarbones wide. I want you to exhale. Reach through top of head. Shoulder blades anchor down your back. 7. Ribs expand. 6. 5. You're using your core to sit up straight. 3. 2 more. Exhale, chest wide open. And last one, exhale. Wonderful. Elbows come right by your rib cage. Stretch straight up overhead. Gently come back in. Straight up over your head. Now just lower the arms by sides. Pull the blades to back pockets. Lift overhead. Shoulders are down and back. Exhale, deepen that core connection. And 6. 5. Use your core, deepening into your center. 4. Reach and stretch. 3 more. 2 more. And last one, exhale. Bring those arms down, hang up your straps. We're gonna bring our foot bar from high bar or the top level down a notch. If you have 2 settings, go to low setting. If you have 3 settings, stay on the middle setting. If you're already on the middle setting, actually go to the low setting. Just want to make sure it's good on your low back so you don't compress your low back or anything. Okay, add a light spring to a heavy spring, or do a single red and a single blue spring. We're going to turn. If you need an additional mat under the knees, you can always place a mat for extra cushion. Usually the carriage mat is enough cushion, but if for some reason it bothers your knees, you can add more. If it still bothers your knees, then it's best not to do the exercise then. Like if you've had a knee replacement, I don't want you kneeling on your knees. That's just gonna do too much pressure. All right. If it hurts your wrists, this is more advanced, to have your palms under the shoulders, under the armpits. If that bothers you, what you would do, spread your fingers wide, place your palms next to your shoulder rest. See what works best for you. Spine is in neutral. Take your heel straight back in line with your glute, just one leg. You don't want your knees way up here because the minute you push out, you're going to nosedive and fly down, losing your center of balance. Walk your knees towards the back edge of your carriage mat. Heel on bar. Now extend as you squeeze your glute. Point the knee down. Extend, squeeze your glute. Use your core. 8. Press it out. 7. Careful, avoid any knee locking. 6. 5. 4 more, breathing in, exhale, feel that glute connection, hamstring, back of thigh. 3, 2, inhale, exhale, last one. Return, land, switch. Your heel, look back. Heel is connected firmly in line with your glute. Scoop abdominals all the way to your spine. Push out, control back. Ribs expand, ribs knit together. You inhale, you exhale, return. You inhale, exhale. Notice how this leg is stable and still. It's not pushing, it's just staying right there on the mat. And 6. Use your core. Stabilize. 5, 4. Use your core. 3, 2 more. Keep lifting your abdominals tight to your back. 1 more. All right. Take a step forward. Your feet are at the edge. Walk your hands around and stretch. Rest pose. Inhale. Exhale. Release your shoulders. Release your spine. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Walk hands under shoulders. Press up. 1 more time. Here we go again. Second set. Ball of foot on bar this time. Take your knees back. You don't want to nose dive forward. Look, ball of foot, toes on your foot bar. You need the meaty portion under the toes so you don't slide. Push it out on 1. Dip the heel, 2. Lift, 3. Fold, come in on 4. Blades, shoulder blades, stay anchoring down your back. Control at all times. And 6, use your core. Stabilize pelvis, hips are straight and level across. 5, 4, use your core. 3, 2 more. And last one, keep using your core. Come home. Bring that knee down. Look behind you. Make sure the ball of your foot, your toes are firm on foot bar. Shoulder blades anchor down back. Relax shoulders away from your ears. Push out on 1. Dip the heel on 2. Lift up on 3. Knee folds on 4. Inhale. Exhale. 8. Use your core. Tailbone long. Neutral spine. 7. Keep using your core. 6, 5, 4, and 3. Use your core. 2 more. Keep hips stable. Last one. Come home. Wonderful. Okay. Next, reach down. You're going to take off your heavy spring. You're going to take off the red one. Keep it on a single glute. We're going to bring our foot bar back up. If it was all the way down on low, take it back to the medium. If you only have 2 high-low, go up to the high. Now, we're going to sit at the end, and then I want you to lower your body down like this. Come on to your side. Maybe you'll take your arm over the headrest. Fold your elbow, and maybe you'll just hold the little toggle that's behind your head, or you'll put a yoga block over your headrest or a ball and use it as a pillow so your neck has support. Now, your hips are squared. You're going to take your foot either into the long strap or whatever strap you have. I have 1, so I'm going to put my foot into the loop. Now, what I want you to do, your hips are squared. Avoid having your knee point down because your hips will be wobbling everywhere. You'll lack stability. Slide back so your knee's not rubbing over the frame. And just take your hips, they're straight. Top knee bends in 90 degrees. And I want you to squeeze from glute to heel. There's room, there's space between rib cage, hip bone. You're going to inhale, exhale. Halfway, keep pelvis stable. Really scoop the abdominals tightly to back. 8, 7, control each direction. 6, 5, 4. When you've done this for a while, you could go to a red spring, but if you're just starting, I'd stick to a blue. 3, 2 more. Last one. Okay, slight variation. Bend in, turn knee and toes towards sky, externally rotate femur bone into your hip socket. Now you're going to stretch, inhale, exhale. Really scoop your abdominals tight to the back. Bend and press. Externally rotate that leg out. 8, control in. 7, hips are stabilized. 6, scoop in tight. 5, 4 more. You might hear little pops and cracks. My ankle just cracked. 3, 2 more. It's natural. Last one. Keep the hips aligned. Now, what I want you to do, come into parallel, and you're going to swing slightly forward, slightly back without allowing your hips to rock forward. We do not want any motion at all in the hips. 9, 8, little pendulum swing. 7, now I want you to really use the sides of your obliques wrapping around you. 6, 5, little pendulum swing. 4, 3 more, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, last one. Now as you extend fully, rotate knee and toes to sky, turn out again, lift and down. Use your core. Ribs wrap, lift and down. We're in turnout position. Inhale to rise, exhale to lower. And 8, those ribs wrap. 7, you're gonna feel those core muscles working big time along with that outer hip and thigh, glute. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and last one. Awesome. Now slowly take your foot out, stack your knees, your ankles, place your palm down into your handle, and do 10 arm reaches straight to your hip. Knees are bent, tabletop. 9, shoulder blade anchors down back. 8, both shoulder blades. 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Wonderful. Take your arm, keep it at your hip. Your elbow bends 90 degrees. Squeeze your triceps, back of arm. Hug the arm bone in tightly to your rib cage. 9, ribs expand, ribs knit. 8, try to make a little space between your ribs and the carriage mat. 7, 6, extend, and 5, and 4, use your core. 3 more, 2 more, control. Last one. Come on home. Release that leg, reach that leg to the ground. If that's not a deep enough stretch for this outer hip and thigh, grab your ankle, place it over the frame, and hold for a moment. Stay here and breathe. And inhale, and exhale, and inhale, exhale. One more. You're gonna breathe in and breathe out. Awesome. Okay, bend your knees, press into your shoulder block. We're going to take it across to the other side now. So, what I want you to do, slide your pelvis to the bottom like this so that you don't scrunch your middle back between the shoulder rests. Your shoulders stay below the shoulder rest when you have your head on a pillow. Otherwise, slide your arm over the headrest. Lower your body down. Take your hand, grab the toggle behind you, slide your pelvis back so your legs are straight in front of your hips, 90 degrees. Now, top hand goes to the strap in front. If you have 2 loops, place foot in long loop. Now, make a little space between ribs and hips. Knee is in line with your hip. hold your shoulder rest perhaps. Press straight. Inhale, come in with control. Exhale, glute max, right there. Squeeze that glute max. Inhale. Exhale, press it out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, reach it out. Feel space between your ribs. 8, 7, shoulder blades down back. Relax your shoulders. 6, 5, 4, 3. Engage your glute. 2 more. Last one. Turn out position. Hips are squared straight ahead. Knee and toes to the sky. Extend and bend. Exhale. Scoop deeply into your core. Bend, lengthen, extend. Inhale. Exhale. 8, 7. Wrap your inner thigh to your outer hip. Glute medius. 6. Bend and press. 5. Use your core. 4. Keep using your core. 3. Use your core. 2 more. Deep inhale, deep exhale. I want you to use your core. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Now, extend out straight. Parallel. Ribs and hips stacked. Integrate rib cage to hip bone. Neutral spine. Pendulum sweep forward. Squeeze that hip and glute. Side hip and glute. Inhale. Exhale. Avoid moving hips. Just move leg. 8. Ribs expand, ribs knit. 7. Control. 6. 5 more. Wrap those ribs. Use your core. Those obliques are firing to keep your pelvis stable. 4 more. 2 more. 1 more. Turn out position. Thigh bone, femur bone, hip, knee, ankle. Elevate. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop your core deeply to your spine. Inhale. Exhale, reach. And breathing in, you're going to exhale, reach, lengthening. And inhale, lift, and exhale, down. And inhale, lift, scoop in tight. Exhale. And 6. Exhale, deepen that core connection. Shoulder blades down the back. 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. 3 more. Exhale, 2 more. Control. We have this. And last one. Deepen that connection. Carefully fold leg in. Stack your knees and ankles. Place your hand in the loop. Straight line above your shoulder. Connect into the back of the shoulder blade. Reach to the hip height. Inhale. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, exhale. 8. Reach. 7. Reach. 6. Shoulder blades anchor. 5. 4 and lengthen. 3. 2 more. Control. Neck is long. Reach hand to hip. 90-degree bend, wrist, elbow aligned. Squeeze those triceps. Control. 9, 8, 7, 6. Engage back of upper arm. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Control home. All right. Take top leg, extend towards the ground. Release your hip. If you don't feel a stretch, grab your top ankle, reach to the frame. Inhale, exhale. Release hip and glute. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Stack your knees and ankles. Press into your shoulder block. I want you to rise up. Now you're going to stay on your blue spring. We're going to do a little bit more core work right now. We're going to kneel, placing our knees against our shoulder blocks. We're going to turn the hands apart. We don't want to run over the fingers. And then we're going to place our hands on the frame. What I want you to do, I want you to think of lifting your abdominals to your back, I want you to think of dropping your tailbone. Dome the abdominal wall up into your back. Feel space between your shoulder blades. Now, really lift your abdominals in and up, and then I want you to draw the knees towards the elbows. Exhale. I want you to exhale. Feel those upper ribs pulling together. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Use your core. Lower body is moving. And 6. Stabilize with shoulder girdle and back. 5. 4. Feel those ribs wrapping. 3. Your abdominals are lifting. 2 more. And inhale. And exhale. Last set. Excellent. Take both hands to one side of the frame. Fingers and thumbs are away from you. Now, I'm going to have you feel like you're separating ribs apart. You're going to really feel your abdominals scoop into the spine. Shoulders drop out of your ears. Let's do 8. Inhale. I want you to feel like you're wringing out a wet towel along the sides of your waist. The lower body is moving. The upper body is stabilizing. Wrap your ribs. 7. Sometimes your knees will adjust against the shoulder rest. 6, if you hear that sound, chafing. 6, 5, 4. Wrapping those ribs. Use your core, zip up. 3, shoulder blades stay anchoring. 2, work those obliques. Feel the connection under the armpits. Land, palms firm on frame, tailbone long. You're scooping in, lifting. Now anchor those shoulder blades down your back. Feel those ribs lengthening off the hip bones. Wrap those ribs, scoop in. Now lift into those upper ribs. And then the ribs pull down together. Exhale, the lower body moves. Tighten in, this is my weaker side. Exhale. And 6, exhale. Upper body stabilizes. 5, use your core, legs move. 4, use your core, lift up through your center. 3, 2 more. And last one. Gently come in. Excellent. And then we're just gonna take a little stretch. Lift heart to sky. Inhale. Exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, you're gonna inhale. Exhale. Gently release. Wonderful. Now, we're gonna bring our foot bar all the way to the down position. Flatten it out all the way. We're gonna do chest expansion, then we're gonna do thigh stretch. Stretch the front of our hips and thighs. Very, very, very important. When you do chest expansion, you never bend, fold forward from the waist because you'll fall on your head in the frame down there in the well. So if you feel unsafe, here's your modification. You kneel and you stay down low like this. If you're unsure, just stay here and you'll be fine. Your center of gravity will be lower. So if you do choose to do chest expansion, you have to be careful. Use the same rate of speed each direction, and never go really fast because then you can make yourself go like that and dive into the well, which we don't want. So your knees are going to press into your shoulder blocks. You grab your ropes or your straps. And then I have old style leather, so I still have those. What you do, once you have your straps, you can either stay down here if you're unsure. This is modified. Coming up, this is the point. You stand on the knees. Your tailbone lengthens down. Your front ribs meet back ribs. Your core scoops in. It zips up. From this point on, no bending at the waist. You do not want to fall forward. Lift through top of head. Inhale. You're on a single green spring. Did I change it? Yep. You're going to exhale. We're just going to do the part now where you pull straight back. Your arms are straight. Lift your heart. Reach through top of head. Scoop your core tight. Tailbone long. Width. Cross the collarbones. 8. reach and stretch. 7, lift your heart. 6, chest is open, scoop in. 5, pick eye level gaze, the drishti out in front. 4, 3, 2, want you to get this one first before we do the next stretch. Pull back on 1, look right, look left, center, exhale, release. We're gonna look the other way now, pull back. Now on 2, look to the left, look to the right, center, release. We're gonna look to the right this time, pull back, reach the top ahead, one way, the other way, center, back, pull back, inhale, exhale, 1 more, pull back, look to the side, other way, and then exhale, wonderful. Come down low, add 1 red to your green. Green's the heavy, red is medium. If you only have reds, that's gonna be your heavy spring, so you do 2 reds. 2 springs. For thigh stretch, you wouldn't do this with a knee replacement or knee surgery that puts pressure on the knees, so don't want you to do it. So do a little stretch instead. What you can do is sit in a mermaid style with, maybe if you had knee replacement, bring right down, stretch out your spine like that over the well. All right, so for thigh stretch, come down low, place your knees on your shoulder rests. You're gonna reach for your straps, your ropes, or your leather straps. You slowly come up. I want you to drop your tailbone down. You're in your neutral spine, lift up your heart. Now scoop in deeply. Your shoulders drop down, plug arms into back. Now you're gonna do this flat back hip hinge. Stretch out your thighs, reach through top of head. You're gonna exhale as you stretch back, reach through top of head. Inhale, exhale, so your spine is long, you're not breaking at the waist, tailbone long. Exhale, stretch the front of those hips and thighs, keep integrated arms plugged into that. 4, use your core, hip hinge back. 3, use your core, flat back. 2 more. If you've done this before and you're used to it and you're more advanced, you could add this little back bend. Drop your chin, lift up, back bend. Inhale, drop your chin, scoop tight, reach through top of head. Last one. If you're more advanced, inhale, exhale, reach through top of head. Come down low to release your straps. Wonderful. All right. We're gonna bring our knees down. We're gonna put the foot bar up high, medium, probably on most of your machines, it'll be medium. Go down to 1 red spring. Choices, knee replacement or hip replacement. Keep your feet on the floor. Avoid bending knees backward. Or you can sit like this. Here's another variation modification. Or you're gonna take your shin backwards to the shoulder blocks. That's if you don't have any contraindications. The other leg's in front. Rise up, sink into your sits bones. We're gonna sink into the bottom of our pelvis, and then we're gonna find our palm on foot bar in line with shoulder slightly in front. You're gonna keep this hip from rising, and then I'm gonna have you go up, 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 and out of your center, stretch. Keep the hip down, go up, 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 out of your center and stretch. Let's do 6 more. Up, 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 out of your center and stretch. Open that sideline. 5, reach and stretch. That hip stays down. And 4, 3 more. And inhale, exhale, reach. 2 more. And inhale, exhale. Last one, you're gonna inhale, exhale, reach. Reach for your shoulder rest, counter stretch. 5, 4, pull down on that shoulder rest. 3, reach out of your center. 2, up and out of your center. Last one, up and over, stretch. Rise up, open the collarbones wide. Find your bar, that hip is down. Stretch back. Now pull your heart through the arms. Reach up. Stretch back. Pull your heart through the arms. Rise up. Stretch that spine. Scoop in. Exhale. 3. Armpits to palms. Exhale. Lift your heart through the arms. 2. And last one. Deepen that connection. Pull through. Elevate. Wonderful. We're going to switch sides. If you're sitting like I am right now, just pick up your knees. Float them over. Otherwise, take your feet down to the ground or crisscross at your ankles. Sukhasana, easy pose. So this foot goes back. Your shins parallel. Sink it to the bottom of your hip bones. Your sits bones are under you. Lift and lengthen up. Bring that palm slightly in front of shoulder. Shoulder right in line. Elevate. Lift up, up, up. Stretch up and over. This left hip stays put. Inhale. Elongate. Up, up, up. Open your side. Exhale. And 6, lift up and over, your hip is down. 5, up, 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 out of your center. Wonderful. 4 more. Inhale and exhale. 3, up out of your center, shoulders out of ears. 2 more. Your hips are down. 1 more. Up, 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 over. Now, reach for your shoulder rest. Grab a hold of it. Now you're going to really pull into it. Your hips stay down. Lift for 5, counter stretch. 4, elevate. Open, shoulders down and back. 3, inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. You're going to inhale, exhale. Wonderful. Stretch arms to sky, elevate, lengthen. Hips, sits bones squared, they're on the mat. Lift your heart, find the bar, palms away. Connect under the armpits, lift your heart. Exhale, scoop those abdominals deeply into your back. Press out, pull from those back muscles. Elevate your heart, armpits to palms. Keep the hips down. 4, pull your heart through the arms, connect into those back muscles. Head away from tailbone. 3, pull it in. Use your core. 2 more. Pull it in. Use your core. Heart through the arms. 1 more. Create that elongation. Exhale. Lift your heart. Wonderful. All right. I thank you, everybody. Take a deep inhale. Bring hands to heart. Arms come down by sides. Tilt ear to shoulder. Relax neck. Come center. Tilt ear to shoulder. Relax top of shoulders. Relax, stretch side of neck. Come center.